Boosie recently got off 10 years probation.
Congratulations.
He said something interesting. He said that
I would have did that 16 months. You know, a whole nother 10 on paper, dog. Not being able to get that sack like I want to, you know, this paper hold you down from a lot of money, bro. This paper hold you down from a lot of money, and there's so many ways we can slip. One of our boys can slip, and that make us fall.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
Shit, yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's every week you either, they can call you in to piss test. They can come to your house. They can, ask for your financial records, how you making your money, all this, you subject to, you're under the control of probation as long as you own it.
Right, because when you're on probation, you do not get due process. And you don't need, for example, for search and stuff like that.
Search and seizure, no, you're automatically subject to
subject
search
to
and
without probable cause.
Yeah.
You're
probable
automatic.
cause is you on probation.
Right.
Anybody on probation or parole here? Oh yeah, you step out the car. We finna search y'all.
Right. So, we don't need a reason.
Not at all. So I can understand that. He probably finally feeling like he can breathe right now. Yeah, that's a good
Were you on probation?
No, I got out. I was on parole.
Parole.
Yeah, they made me do
tell
like
the difference again, because I always mess up.
Well, parole is when you're released from state prison. Well, now you can be released from state prison on probation. Depends on the severity of your crime. But it used to be that if you were a state prison felon, then once you were released to parole. Even federal prison has parole. And or do they have federal probation? I'm not sure. I never did Fed time.
Okay.
But parole is more or less probation 2.0. You know what I'm saying? It's like anytime they want to come search, anytime they want to have you report, anytime they want to have you test, if they don't want you to go out of state, whether you make money out of there or not, if you living somewhere where you're not comfortable at and you want to transfer to somewhere else, they can obstruct that. It's just, parole stays on your ass because they want to send you back to prison.
So you were on parole for how long?
When I got out this time, I was on parole, I believe 2 years.
2 years?
2.5 years.
How did you celebrate when you got off?
The way I've been celebrating. I had my medical marijuana license, so I was able to smoke while I was on parole.
Oh, really? So that?
Oh yeah. You have to be smart and beat the system. Don't come home and say, "Hey, I got a back condition and I need to smoke weed to help me out," because they're gonna tell you no. They're gonna be like, "No, we don't accept marijuana." But I was wise enough. As soon as I touched down, hit one of the medical doctors,
right,
get a prescription. So I, when my parole officer came to see me, he was like, "Hey, what's this smell?" I said, "What smell are you talking about?" He said, "You tell me." I said, "Oh, you talking about marijuana?" I said, "Oh, okay. Here go my license right here. You know what I'm saying? I got my rec card right here. So, matter of fact, that one expired. This the new one right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah." He was like, "Okay. Shit, you got your bases covered. Okay, cool." And then we just dealt with the situation of parole. I actually wound up with a pretty cool parole officer at the end, but I went through the knuckleheads and bullshit, got through on an ankle monitor for 9 months for no reason.
Oh, they just put an ankle monitor on you?
Yeah, because my parole officer told his supervisor that he had heard about me going to do a show. Instead of me telling him like I did and him relating that to his supervisor, when the supervisor brought it up, he acted nonchalant about it. So he was like, "Oh, you didn't know about that? Don't worry about nothing. I'm finna transfer him to this caseload and they're gonna put an ankle monitor on him and, we gonna ride him a little bit harder." So just for nothing.
So you had an ankle monitor for how long?
9 months.
9 months.
9 months. So they know every stop you make,
right,
every place you frequent, if you're not working at after a certain hour and you out somewhere, they want to know why you was there, who lives there, you know what. So it just taught me how to manage my time a whole lot better.
Yeah.
And make moves only when necessary.
Right.
Because I didn't want them to know everywhere I was going and have the address of certain people that I dealt with. So, you know, I just relaxed a whole lot during that time and just made my business to be in the studio or be on stage.
Do you have to sleep in it?
Oh yeah, that shit don't come on.
So in the shower?
Everything.
It's waterproof.
You got to charge it up twice a day, everything.
Right, I heard...
and you pay for it.
Right. I heard you got to really... It's got like a short-ass cord. You got to sit there right next to the charger.
Funny story. We at Staples Center. Snoop Dogg was doing something up there, Chris Paul, all that. My shit started showing red, the light. So I had to go in the Staples Center, find an outlet, plug my shit in the wall. Here come Chris Paul walking through. I never met him. He's a great player. You know, I wanted to give him his props. I'm like, CP, what's happening? You know, what's up? He like, all right, give me a minute. So he went, hollered at these little females he was talking to or whatever. I think they was producers or whatever. And then he comes walking back by. I'm like, CP, holler at me. He like, what's up, man? I'm like, man, I can't move, man. I got this. Come holler at me. So he looked, he was like, oh shit. He came over there. You know, we chopped it up for about a cool like 5 minutes. I said, man, this dude real. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got to live by the code, man.
Ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
Did you ever run out of batteries?
No, it's not. It's just a charger that you.
Well, that's not that. But did you ever let the charge run out?
Nah,
accidentally?
I don't think I
you
did.
were on it.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I don't want them motherfuckers coming looking for me or violating me for some bullshit.
So you can violate if it runs out of batteries?
Yeah, because they can't tell where you are.
Right.
It's not monitoring anymore. You know, you could have went and killed the motherfucker and been like, oh, man, I was just sitting at the house. You know, they can't tell, so.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, shit. I'm glad that that shit's cut off your leg now.
Oh, man.
And you're off papers.
That's
and
over with. Yeah,
doing your thing and all
years.
that.
That's right.
Big Tray Deee, man. Appreciate it. You know, and I was bumping the generals list too on the way here.
That's
you know
G.
what I mean?
That's G.
Yeah.
You dig it?
Shit, yeah. The what was the song I was listening to? It was like the top song on Spotify. It had like a couple dudes on it. Hold on, let me look this up.
A couple of features on there. I got to give a shout out to my boy Frankie Diamonds, Miami. Keep me icy.
True Life Stories.
True Life Story. That's BG Perico and
BG
Crooked
Perico,
Eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Crooked Eye. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
King Crooked. Okay, there we go. You know, it wasn't showing the names. Yeah, I actually interviewed both of them.
Oh, no doubt.
I've interviewed both of them at different times.
Good dudes.
Good dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Crooked Eye actually keep in contact as well.
That's dope.
Like, you know, we run ideas by each other.
Oh yeah, real smart brother.
Very, very much so.
Yeah, real smart and humble brother. Real
Yeah.
smart and humble brother. Got a lot of love for Crook. Shout
Absolutely,
out to
yeah.
Crook,
True Life
too.
Stories. That's my shit. If you haven't
Shout out
heard
to
the
BG
Generals List
Perico,
Part
too.
2, listen to that song.
Right.
That's that's one of my favorites on there, man.
Oh, that's G.
Till
That's
next
G.
time,
I'm glad
Big Tray
you like
Deee.
it, man.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
no
Glad.
doubt, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Peace.